Okay. You don't get to shoot 10 people and say, I get the same as one, but I'll just do 10 to just get it out of my system. You don't get to shoot 10 and not look at consecutive punishments. If you shoot one person, the next person is a different, you don't get a package deal like we're at the market. 6 for $1. It's every life, every victim has their own separate worth. Cortez Zachary.
It's printed backwards on the docket. The more recent cases are on top. The older cases are behind it on a different page. So I rubber-banded them together in numerical order.
Kevin, have you said there's an ice hold on?
Well, I
This
checked, I
one.
couldn't find one, so if I,
Oh, okay.
that was, the information I had when he first got arrested led me to believe, for some reason I made that note in my file, I don't know, I can't really explain.
Are you
why.
Cortez Zachary?
Yes, sir.
Come on out. So tell me, are you Spanish
No, sir.
at all?
No, sir.
Oh, okay, okay. 100% American.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, here we are. You know, you got a lot of cases.
Yes, sir.
All right. You got to deal with this and fix this mess,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Miss Pantolini's very nice lady, very helpful. Do you know what you're charged with in each of these? We can go over these one at a time so you completely understand it, because there's some serious punishment involved in these. In 23 CR 204, you were charged with the second-degree felony of aggravated assault, family. It says family, but there's not an allegation of family. I don't understand. What is that? Can you explain that on 204?
It was a member of it's either the family violence with a member of the household. These were all
Where's that
members of the
alleged?
household.
That has to be alleged in the indictment, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm looking. I read English pretty well. There's nothing in there. Do you have your file?
There,
Yes.
All of them up here. There's 8 of them.
and he is, asking that he be placed on the trial docket.
We're not going to try them all together. We're going to try 8 of them. And you understand that if you're convicted, all those can be stacked on top of each other. So
The ones that are in consecutive order, 04 through 08, are all on the same date. The two.
That's not the
cases
point.
Are different ones. It could be.
if they're a
stacked.
different event,
It's not one event.
you say it's the same date.
The 504 through 08 are all at the same event, same date, same event.
Well, yeah, but you don't, okay. You don't get to shoot 10 people and say, I get the same as one, but I'll just do 10 to just get it out of my system. You don't get to shoot 10 and not look at consecutive punishments. I mean, it's the event is you shoot one person, the next person is a different, you don't get a package deal like we're at the market. 6 for $1. It's every life, every victim has their own separate worth and individual accountability to harm caused to them. Anyway, yeah, I've looked at it. You don't have to show me. It's not in here. You're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon is what you're charged with, which is a second-degree felony. If convicted, you face no less than 2 nor more than 20 years confinement and a fine up to $10,000. But you're not only punished in law by the crime charged, but criminal history has a lot to do with your punishment. Your criminal history is pretty serious. You have a 2010 assault on a peace officer out of Limestone County conviction. Thereafter, it looks like you have 3 convictions in the court next door in 2017 of aggravated robbery. So if all of this is true, we're going to cut to the chase. Your habitual offender status which means you're looking at no less than 25 years up to 99 years or life in prison. That's just in that one. In 23, and I'm not sure what the family, if it's dating or family, whatever, what difference that can make.
It doesn't, Your Honor, in there. It's just the way they showed it.
Now. With his history. Then you have 23 CR 205, which also alleges on or about the same day, January 29th, 2023, committing the first degree felony of assault. This one's first degree felony. All right, in 23 CR 205, this alleges similar allegations as the previous case. And it's in the caption, it says a first degree felony, but I think that's wrong. I think it's second degree.
Yes, sir.
So you're looking at
Still with the
Again,
same enhancements.
the same punishment range as the previous case. You understand?
So
I don't need to go over
Yeah,
that.
25.
Then 23 CR 206, it alleges on or about that same date, January 29th, 2023, in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the state jail felony of unlawful restraint for a person, a young child younger than 17, a state jail felony. So that is, a state jail felony is generally no less than 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail and a fine up to $10,000. But you've got these prior convictions on 2010 and 2017 alleged. The state jail felony is a state jail felony, but the punishment could be enhanced. And here, it appears as though it can be enhanced to a second degree felony punishment. So you're looking at, in that one, no less than 2 nor more than 20 years confinement in prison and a fine up to $10,000. In 23 CR 207, this alleges on or about that same date, January 29th, 2023, in Jefferson County, Texas, committing the first degree felony of aggravated assault with the same prior convictions. So as before in the first two cases, you are looking at, if convicted of everything, habitual felony status, no less than 25 up to 99 years or life imprisonment. That one in 23 CR 208, that now it alleges a aggravated assault with a dating relationship. In this case, the same date, January, on or about January 29th, 2023, in Jefferson County, Texas, first degree felony with the same prior convictions. So it's all 20, minimum of 25 up to life imprisonment. And finally, 23, no, not finally. Next, almost there. 23 CR 882, this alleges that on or about October 6th of 2022, before the other events, it is alleged that you committed illegal possession of cocaine, a state jail felony. But it has those same 4 prior convictions in 2010 and 2017. So if convicted, this state jail felony becomes punished as though it were a second degree felony up to 20 years in prison. And finally, 24 CR 476, it alleges on or about November 15th, 2022, in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the second degree felony of illegal possession of methamphetamine, controlled substance. If convicted, you're looking at no less than 2 nor more than 20 years confinement in prison and a fine up to $10,000. But those same 4 prior convictions that we've talked about in 2010 and the 3 in 2017 are alleged. So that enhances it to an habitual felony status. So if convicted, you're looking no less than 25 up to life, up to 99 years or life imprisonment. So 7 different cases, and essentially, if convicted on each of those,
You may be missing one, Your Honor.
2, 4, 6. I am
it's 0477. Is that the?
Yeah. 0477. is on or about November 15th. It is alleged 2022. You committed illegal possession of cocaine, a state jail felony with the same prior convictions. So that is a state jail. But it is enhanced as though it were a second degree felony. So that's up to, again, no less than 2 nor more than 20 years confinement to prison, a fine up to $10,000 as punishment. So at the end of the day, these 8 cases, 5 are first degree enhanced punishments of up to life imprisonment or 99 years or life imprisonment. 3 of them are enhanced state jail felonies up to 20 years. So you were looking at a total of, if convicted, about 560 years in prison.
And just for the record, I think the first degree felonies were actually determined to be second degrees, but still the 25 and life applies. And so I have discussed with him the recommendation, and he is wishing to be placed on the trial docket.
Okay, here's what we'll do. We're gonna try them one at a time. That's all we can do. That you don't get a package deal, you go one at a time. We'll try these and that's okay. That's what we do. And but the deals are off. We're gonna try them and we'll see where a jury in this county finds your fate. So that's what you want. Ms. Mantalini can continue to represent you. She's a fine lawyer. You'd probably go to trial quicker if you agree to release her, but that's your business. What would you like? Keep her or try a new lawyer? You would get to trial quicker probably if you ask for a new lawyer. But that's your choice, not mine, not hers either. It's your choice. What do you want?
Oh, what's this?
I'm not going to tell you. It's different for each person. Do you want these trials as soon as practical?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then if you agree to release her, the next person on the trial docket will be appointed today to start getting ready to try them, if that's what you want. But your choice. What do you want?
Yes, sir.
Then that shall be done that way. I find good cause to release Ms. Mantalini. These will be set for trial.
Thank you.
Do you understand clearly your fate here? Well, was there a recommendation that y'all wanted to put on the record? Because we're talking about a big difference and this decision will be the ultimate destiny in his life.
Yes, it was 25 years on cause numbers 23 DCCR 0204 through 08 and dismissing all the other matters.
And they would run concurrently?
Except one of them, 06 23 DCCR 0206 would have been 20 years. That was the maximum number. 2 to 20.
But they would be
All concurrent.
concurrent?
Yes, sir. 25 on the 25 to life and 20 on the 2 to 20.
Okay, you're passing on that,
I did the something, but
sir?
did the something go back.
I'm sorry. Well, I can't understand.
When you were talking about shooting, none of these involve him shooting anyone, and he's feeling like maybe you're thinking that those are the facts of this case, but they're not included in your case. He was just.
It's what's alleged in each case. Is what's alleged in the indictment is what's alleged, not I wasn't there. I don't know. I'm just reading what this states, but the punishments are what they are. And if you're found guilty, each of them has a separate accountability. That would, if the law wasn't like that, then if you want to shoot somebody, shoot 100 of them. You're going to get the punish the same. That's not safe for humans. That's why the law says each event, each harm that is done to
So Oka just got murdered and I watched these.
All right. No, I'm not debating you. That's what we're going to do then. All right. It'll be set for trial. We'll try one after another. Okay, Rebecca McWhorter,
She's present, Your Honor.
come on out.